What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Should I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron and today we're talking about raidshadowlegends. As you know, if you've been following my channel, I've been playing this game for about 2 months now. Let's see, daily login reward puts me at day 62. I'm still grinding away, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to throw out a video real quick to show my progress and to let maybe some of the raidshadowlegends veterans out there throw in their 2 cents, see what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, because I've watched a couple of videos, but in general I'm just kind of playing where my instincts are guiding me to see what I can get done. So starting out in the Great Hall here, I've done alright with the arena. It's much more entertaining since I have the Ultimate Death Knight. He can kind of get you up there for some levels. So trying to focus on some accuracy and some life, try to get the debuffs to stick and try to keep me alive. That's probably the one area of the game where I really don't have a feel of what I should be going for. I feel like accuracy is kind of good across the board because you want to stick those debuffs, and health obviously keeps you up. So I'm still kind of feeling my way out in the Great Hall. Let's go ahead and jump in and talk about my champions a little bit here. We got the Ultimate Death Knight. I do have all of his masteries. I only have a couple of books in him. I think I got like 4 books in him. But I have been pretty lucky on that because I got 5 out of 5 on A2 and 2 out of 3 on A3. So all of my books have gone into A2 and A3, which is crazy lucky. I hope that trend continues. And I do have him in a regeneration set and then an immortal set here. I have my Celiac Priest Ornn, who's an absolute stud. I love this dude. I have him in Relentless and Perception currently. I do have him almost completely booked. Actually, I think I might even have a book. Should we completely book him out here? Yeah, alright, let's book him out, because it is... what, this one? Yeah, cooldown. Yeah, alright, let's completely book him out. There we go, tournament points 2. Cool. Alright, so there we go. Ornn is now completely booked. He is completely mastered out. Oh, this is Death Knight. Why am I looking at Death Knight? Yeah, I have, come on, go. I have him in Relentless and the Perception gear, so he's not doing too badly. If you saw my last video about my Void pulls, I got Cold Heart and Ursula the Mourner. I got both of them to 60 fully ascended as quickly as possible. I have Ursula in a Swift Parry set and an Accuracy set. Don't have any books in her yet. Kind of working on that. Beginning the Masteries. Cold Heart, got her in the Swift Parry set also with some Perception. Pretty much the same thing. I do have her fully booked, which is wonderful, and I have her fully mastered out. Really wish I had. And oh, I do have an amulet. Hey, look at all the fun stuff I'm finding tonight. Let's just go ahead and take that up to 12, see what we get on the stats real quick. Got another roll on crit damage. The defense and resistance are meh, and the main stats are meh, so I don't know. Whatever. It's better than nothing, that's for sure. Then we have Kale. He's my farmer. We have him completely booked out. We don't even have all his masteries because, frankly, I don't need him. He does just fine farming as it is with the lifesteal and the Perception gear. And he's fully bannered and ringed and necklace and everything. I was actually kind of coming to a hard question here on what I was going to do next with High Katoon or Jizzo as possibly my next 6-star. I do also have Exemplar that I was kind of looking at, but I didn't really have a strong opinion on who I was going to level all the way up to 60 next. And then Raid comes out with the Ronda chase. So in 7 days here, I'm going to go ahead and get myself a Ronda Rousey Legendary, which is just fantastic. And since I was leveling champions right here, I already have her 5 stars ready to food up. So the day I unlock her, I should be able to at least get her to 6 stars. Hopefully ascended. We'll kind of see how all that runs out. So there we go. There's our champion list. There's some of our gear. We're going to have Ronda Rousey coming out. Let's see. Guardian Ring. I just have the 2. I haven't upgraded either one of them. I do have the Mine fully upgraded. That was pretty much the first thing I did. So hopefully that's going to pay off. As far as battles go, I have all of 12-3. Oh, excuse me. I have all of Brutal Mode completed. And into Nightmare, I've knocked out, what, 3? Haven't really tried to push lately because I'm not really gaining that much. I've been mainly trying to farm. So I am farming 12-3 here, which is obviously the go-to. As far as our dungeons here, what we got? Ice Golem to 15 at 3 minutes. We got the Dragon's Lair at 15 at a little over 3. Fire Knight, I don't think I've done Fire Knight in a long time. I guarantee I could best 12 right now. Spider's Den, I do fairly often. Almost 4 minutes on stage 10. Minotaur, I can pretty much solo that with Ultimate Death Knight and Priest Ornn at 3.5, which I think's phenomenal. That's stuff I could never do when I started playing Raid forever ago before I gave it up. I haven't even messed around with the Iron Twins yet. I got too much else going on, but Spirit Keep, I don't think I've done this in a while, but under 2 minutes, so I could probably push stage 12 there. Arcane, 17. And I think a lot of like the Force and Void Keep are kind of in that realm. So I feel like I'm pushing all right in the dungeons. In the faction, I'm almost to the 155 mark. My Barbarian faction, my Dark Elves are really kind of carrying me there. This isn't something I'm too concerned about so far. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but I'm trying to make sure I get my super team for like Clan Boss up and running, making sure I'm getting those rewards. Let's see, Arena. In the Arena, what am I, Silver 3? I don't think that's too bad. I really struggled with the Arena the first time I started playing because I didn't have an Ultimate Death Knight. I didn't have any legendaries whatsoever. The game was a total grind back then. So I'm pretty happy being in Silver and farming Silver. My defense is just a single person because I like to be able to pick up the Silver medals fairly easily. It's actually won me, I think, 2 Classic Arena tournaments with this method. So I'm pretty happy with that. I do have to push the gold eventually, but I'm happy in Silver right now. Tag Team Arena, I am, we'll check out my champion fragments and summons and stuff here in a little bit, but I'm kind of happy where I am in Tag Team Arena 2. I don't have a very deep squad right now. It's basically carried by like 5 champions, so I'm not too unhappy with where I am in Tag Team either. Clan Boss on the Demon Lord. The Hydra, I'm nothing. I'm nowhere near doing anything that matters on the Hydra. But on hard mode, Clan Boss in 2 attacks, I can put out 12.87, which is enough for the highest reward, which is all I really care about. So usually if I do have a 3rd key, here I have 2 more, I usually hit normal once to get the greatest reward box there also. Haven't touched Brutal yet, so if you are a Raid veteran, let me know at this point, should I be going for Raid for Brutal? Oh, there we go. I don't even have the option of that. Guild can't do it. So, there we go. I guess I'll just keep smashing out hard mode. Like I said, Hydra is non-existent. I do nothing. I scratch it, barely. Doom Tower, this is the farthest I've pushed. Is the, floor 40 there. This boss is an absolute nightmare. She summons clones of me, apparently, and I get smashed. But hey, I feel like floor 40 is not too terrible. I don't know. Maybe I should be pushing farther. You guys have kind of seen my squad. Let me know if you're a Raid veteran. And then I do have 51 Ancient Shards I'm saving up. I'm going to continue saving Ancient Shards until they have one of the guaranteed events, because as a free-to-play player, that guaranteed legendary is worth it. I'm going to keep holding on to them. Voids and Sacreds I'll probably pull once it's a 2-time event. Sacreds for sure, because I can't imagine how long as free-to-play it would take me to get up to 20 shards for a guaranteed. Void, I don't know. We'll kind of see. It also depends on what I'm being fed, because like right now, I'm not really happy with my champions. I was probably going to take High Katoon, even though I didn't love that, because she was pretty much the best option, unless I want to look at Exemplar. But now, Ronda Rousey, the legendary, is coming out, so I'm just going to make sure I have everything ready to go for her, which makes me happy. And then, I'll try to figure out who I want to go with next, which is possibly, I kind of got stuck in the middle ground here going for Husker Rule. I have 65. I'm currently kind of working on the tournament and the events. I don't know. I might end up throwing resources away and getting crazy close to this guy. But who knows? If I get him, then I know who I'm going to go for after Ronda Rousey. And maybe I'll be getting closer to Drexlar by then, because I have him 30. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to summon a Void or 2 and hope to get lucky or maybe I'll even get an apothecary or something on ancient. So I'm just kind of playing it as the game throws it to me right now. I'm not trying to force too much, trying to save up for those big wins. So if you are a raid veteran, let me know. How do you think I'm doing? 2 months in, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm still having fun in this game. It is still a grind to level up all that food. It kind of always has been in raid. But the addition of the Ultimate Death Knight as a starter champion, as a free champion, has really changed this game for me, has made it much more playable, and I'm very excited to see what Ronda Rousey can also do in the game. So, thanks for stopping in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Give me a big thumbs up if you like the video, and as always, guys, have fun and good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.